Chapter 5, Tower Ruins of Lookover.
Here you go, Zero. I'm gonna entrust this to you.
Zero has acquired the ship key.
Thank you, sister. Now I should be able to rescue General Rogan. Do you really have to go again? Since Lord Symbios has lost his father, he needs more support than ever. I understand that, my sister. It hurts me to see Lord Symbios in such pain, but the Median army needs you. I understand. Lord Symbios improves, and it's important.
King Benetran says your aid in the Median army may lead to a peaceful future with the Empire.
If that is your decision, then you must hurry. I'm sure Prince Median awaits you. Khan! I must return this to you.
Return something to me? Obviously the Elbus Orb, you can't be that short-memoried Khan. Zero handed the Albusum Orb to Khan. You're returning the orb. With this, we should be able to destroy the dark barrier of the Bullzome High Priest.
Once the Bullzome High Priest headed this way, I knew a clash with the Symbios army was inevitable. I intended to give this to you before that happened, but
The Elbusum Orb will be a great help to us. We appreciate you giving it to us very much. But you're giving this to us. Well, you need it when you join the Median army.
please don't worry. It served the Median army well, and now it should be returned to you. Well then, I'll be taking off now. Please take care of Lord Symbios for me.
He's gone. Zero. The others have many things to deal with. We're not the only ones with heavy burdens.
That is certainly true. I can't believe what happened to Lord Conrad.
It must weigh on the mind of Lord Symbios. We must go, despite the difficulty, to look over in North Aspinia. I'm surprised to hear Duke Palsis, who resigned his position in the Republic, now lives in such a remote place. I don't know much about Duke Palsis, but I've heard about Lookover. There's supposed to be a giant tower ruin there.
We of Flagard have gone to Lookover many times to transfer messages between Lord Conrad and Duke Palsis.
If the Bullzome sect is heading for Duke Palsis, we should be chasing them. But everyone is grieving Lord Conrad's death. What are we to do?
Please give me a few more moments.
I know, Mascarin. I'll also need more time to say goodbye to Lord Conrad. Lord Conrad's last words. He told us to protect Palsis. He seemed concerned, Sir Dantres. I can't lie to you, you're right. I'm worried that High Priest may get too far ahead of us. Even so, let's wait a little longer. The Symbios knows the situation. He's probably organising his thoughts. Are you ready to proceed, Lord Symbios? Are we heading to look over? To see Duke Palsis? Let's go to look over and defeat Fiale, the High Priest of Bullzome, to avenge Lord Conrad's death. Oh man, this was meant to be a good time being back in Flagard. It's really shit, man. I can't believe Lord Conrad is gone. If he would have been completely healthy, he wouldn't have fallen. You are now this land's lord. Please don't go. Well, I guess I can't sway you, can I? The 1,000-year kingdom predicted a god would descend to the earth and usher in a new world. One with a just government based on love, respect and equality. This is the basis of Republican ideology. The theory of equality and wealth. When leading stops and ruling starts, the ideology of equality vanishes. The country will then be governed based on the class hierarchy. Becoming a good strategist. All challenges have a different strategy for the weak and the strong. Don't confuse the two, or you will fail when you should have won. To fool the enemy, start with allies. When a plan to reach a goal or objective is being formulated, avoid sharing too much information with those around you. Palsis and Benetram's Pact. We will dedicate our lives to the Republic. If one is to die before the dream is realised, the other shall carry on the dream. Lord Conrad was interested in the ancient kingdom that existed on this continent and the reason for its demise. Lord Conrad ordered research to be conducted. Would you like to hear the report? Yeah, I'd say so. This ancient kingdom peaked 1,000 years ago. Life was difficult for humans during the Vandals' rule. Thought to be a myth, the Vandals did exist. This was the domain of Bullzome, who ruled with fear and terror. Oh, that's it. How to spend your golden years alone. If you lose your spouse early in life, or when your kids leave home, find yourself a hobby or interest, otherwise you'll be bored when you retire. Bizarre topic. We found a large mithril. As long as if I say no, I'm not interested. If this kingdom didn't disappear so suddenly, the world would be much different than it is today. The freedom and equality we pursue today would have been far more difficult to attain in those times. The attitude to surpass your parents. Young people complain about being labelled lazy. To avoid being accused of laziness, you must work as hard, if not harder than your parents did. Become a good cook in just 3 months. For rich young ladies who have never set foot in a kitchen, here are tips on how to prepare good food in advance of marriage. Oh sweet, we found 1,000 gold coins in a cupboard. We must let Lady Margaret of the Mallory territories know of Lord Conrad's death. She loved her father very much, and I'm sure she would want to say her goodbyes to him. Wait, so I've got a sister called Lady Margaret. Did I know that? I wonder if I did know that. Ooh, what's a phoenix sword? feel like I got an awful lot of swords. Fire, spark and wind resistance plus 30. You can cast Phoenix level 2. And it's equally as good as the Luster Blade. I wonder if I missed more swordsmen, because like the last 3 weapons we've got have all been swords. Unless it's just chance, I don't know. So, the Mithril has a good range, but beyond that it's not very good. The Luster Blade has a special attack. I feel like that's better. We'll see soon, won't we? I don't have to throw the other one away. I was taken by surprise, and when I came to, I was tied up with a rope. Although many were killed, I was left to live in shame. One day, I shall make them pay. Not dwelling on the past, the generosity of Symbios has inspired me. If and when Symbios succeeds as the new lord of the land, I shall pledge a stronger, newfound loyalty. I think we searched this room before. Yeah, we did. We come through this way, I think. No, we didn't. Maybe. I'm so sorry. This is too tragic. Lord Conrad was loved by anyone. How could he have been a target? So this is the Bailey to the castle? No, we're back in... Because it looks like there's more stuff. But I don't know how we get there. No, I don't know. Can't get back that way. I don't know, maybe it's just... Because it looks like on the map there's more huts. But unless that is the castle, or just sheds of the castle, I guess, that are not interesting. Of course, I still believe in Elbasum, but I wonder how the death of Lord Conrad could be his will. Lord Conrad dedicated his life to the Republic, so he should have been protected. He was a truly great man. It feels like the whole town has stopped functioning. Apparently, Lord Conrad's passing has affected the majority of the townspeople. It never ceases to amaze me how much Lord Conrad was loved. So much that even a troublemaking kid like him came to pray. We will forever regret his loss. Dear Elbasum, until yesterday I was a bad boy. From now on I'll be good. I'll come to church and pray every day. So please, I beg you, please bring Lord Conrad back. When we heard of Lord Conrad's death, my son, who usually dislikes church, wanted to come and pray next to me. I like the reflection in the floor. I wonder how I missed that before. That's quite good. To be born as well as to die is all by the will of Elbasum. That's what I preach and believe. But I struggled with Lord Conrad's death. I must let it go, or I may be seen as questioning Elbasum. I'm sure Elbasum won't have an existential crisis. Maybe he would, I don't know. No, leave Irene alone. Ah, because it's a new chapter, everyone come back to life. Hopefully there's some new weapons and we can start doing a bit more promoting. I could do some promoting anyway, it just seems like a bit of a waste. The Republican flags hanging from the front of these houses are symbols of mourning. Everyone is deeply saddened by the sudden and untimely death of Lord Conrad. I thought he'd been ill for some time. And that's why we were involved. Yeah, I'll search this house too. Yeah, we did. How could Lord Conrad pass away? There is no God. There is no karma. You are correct, woman. Except for Bullseye, he probably does exist. This looks like a weapons shop, man. Welcome to my store. We carry only the best. Do you need any help? Here's an accessories store. We might be back. I don't think we've got money to burn though. Nice, we got loads of mithril. We must have got more mithril than there was in Shining Force 2. I feel like it. Of course, I don't have save states to sort of scam and get the good equipment. Our selection is unique and crafted by first craft artisans. Oh, a talisman rod. With offensive magic on it. An Ankh, that's the one I had before. And a sick mithril claw. Right. It's marginally worse, but it does come with offensive magic on it. See, that's way better for you. I can't remember what your bottom one is. Dispel. Right, let's give the freeze then. Unless he's just got an ordinary rod, but I feel that's unlikely. No, so we want the talisman rod for Grace. I can't remember what that had on it. Support, which actually wasn't bad. We'll keep that. That makes Frank significantly better. We could check out, because our boy Carr now has his Elbison rod, which I probably need. I might need Carr back on the team. I might have to save this and come back another day. And we've got no shortage of swords. Don't need to deal with that. Is a heavy lance better for either of our boys? No, it's worse for you, and it'll certainly be worse for Sybil. I feel like the Revenge Mace is going to be the best. I don't even need to look. Ah, good. What's that? Oh, it's a coral arrow shell. I wonder if that's got any better range on it. Makes them both a bit better. Justin is a lot better than Hayward, but then he's got some levels post-promotion, hasn't he? I'm going to hold off on buying 2 until I know the range. It makes Eldar worse. That almost sounds like an oxymoron, make Eldar worse. Yeah, there's no shortage of weapons for Symbios at the moment. We've got 3 already. We need to investigate the Elbasum orb, don't we? Oh yeah, you're right, man. Oh, I've got to make some team decisions. I feel like the Elbasum orb is kind of important. I mean, if Irene can't equip it because she's got the black cursed ring on. Unless one of my other magic users can equip it. Lord Symbios, if you are going to look over, please be extremely careful. In the northern plains on the way to the lookover, I saw some very suspicious figures. Been manipulating their taxes, have they? Bastards! I'm lord of this land now, and my opinion has suddenly changed. Duke Palsis, who lives in Lookover, is a brilliant person, whom Lord Conrad spoke very highly of. I wonder why he left Aspia all of a sudden and moved to Lookover. It's very mysterious. This guy knows how to deal with cupboards in an RPG. Lookover Tower is the tallest building on this continent. From the top you can see very far into the horizon, and the view is spectacular. The Great Wall runs through there, although it's pretty deserted now. Ooh, I didn't even mean to do that. Where am I? We've got a running pepper. That must increase move. That is excellent news. That is the best item in the Shining Force games. Love it. I quite like the translation running pepper. I probably prefer turbo pepper because that's like the first one I got. But better than pimento or whatever it's translated as in 2. Yeah, these guys are kind of... Oh, we got another large mithril. These guys are kind of savvy. But yeah, I still managed to loot their two most valuable items. Unless they got more valuable items than that in the cupboards. I think I might have done this. No. Since Lord Symbios is here, I feel we should offer a drink or some food, but my wife is so distraught she just sits in bed all day. Please excuse us for our lack of hospitality. When you could still offer me a drink? Oh, these guys are so RPG savvy. Oh, Lord Symbios, you came to see me just to wish me better health. I am in awe of your kindness. Your father was also very kind. I see very much of your father in you. Actually, we come here to drink your drinks, eat your food, and loot your small mithrils! Crazy. I wonder where we get the blacksmith. I hope I haven't missed the blacksmith. It was very easy to miss the blacksmith in Shining Force 2. But equally, that was much more about the exploration, which didn't really work in its favour from my point of view. So hopefully we won't have that problem in Shining Force 3. To cheer everyone up, Lord Symbios is going around town. He must be bearing the greatest pain among us. When I think about that, we should stop complaining and try and get back on our feet. Lord Symbios, are you walking around town talking to each and every person? That's great how the new Lord is trying to meet everyone. You are certainly Lord Conrad's son. If we keep mourning Lord Conrad's death, he would have wanted us to get back on our feet. The reason Flagard became so great is because we always worked hard to cultivate it under his rule. If you need supplies for a long journey, you come to the right place. This is a big old town, you know. I still can't believe Lord Conrad has passed away. What if something were to happen to Lord Symbios? What would happen to Flagard? We're going to have to try and track down that little monster. He was so very kind. Lord Conrad, suddenly dead. What will happen to Aspia now? Poor Lord Symbios. Your father, Lord Conrad, is gone. How tragic. What do you desire? Oh, I must not shed tears like this in front of Lord Symbios. Even so, I can't stop feeling the sorrow. Oh, we got to sell that rapier. We've probably got some more bits to sell, actually. We can sell that mace. So we've got a few bits we need to sell. Dark resist +5 and releases holy power fused. Let's see if anyone else can equip it. Although I'm not massively sold on Frank yet. At least he's got a bit better movement than Khan. I mean, Khan generally got where we needed him. Now Frank can actually equip it. That's interesting. Well, I don't think we need Khan then. I'm sorry, Khan, but we've got lots of healers.
Zero could not stand to see you in so much sorrow, so he went to see Prince Median. He's very worried about you and your state of mind.
Do unto them what has been done to you. However, the lost life never returns. Revenge seems pointless. Yeah, but I mean, it's more than just revenge, innit? I regret that we let Fiale get away after being so close. Let's be sure to finish the job and look over. If only Lord Conrad's health were better, this could have been avoided. You have my deepest condolences. Another person who is vital to the future of Aspia is now gone. I'm having a hard time dealing with this. I've heard of all the castles as secret passageway, though I never thought we'd enter Flagard Castle using one. It saddens me that we didn't make it in time. Damn the Bullsome sect. They took the life of Lord Conrad, whom they regarded as a hindrance to their goals. Now on top of this tragedy, they aim to take Duke Palsis's life. We grieve over Lord Conrad's death, but if we delay our pursuit of Fiale, we might put Duke Palsis's life in jeopardy. Symbios' father was good man. I feel sad. I cry for him.
When my instincts think was the death of Lord Conrad, my heart is howling. Woo!
I bet that confused the mic. Everyone is mourning Lord Conrad's death. He must have been a great man. I wish I could have met him while he was alive. Little dick. And that does look like a lap if I did it properly. Oh, I think you're the... No, you are the weapon shop. Good. Not that it matters, probably. Alright, let's see which ways I can go out of town then. Oh, he's going, he's going, he's going. I didn't mean to do that. No, that's not me. That's not me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, the game wanted to go this way. Well. Just look at that, Grace. On the road between those mountains. Evil priests are waiting for us. They're going to do everything they can to prevent us from reaching Lookover. That Baal sect is planning to pin us down here while they kill Palsis. There could be traps along the way, but we can't turn back. Once more, into the fire, noble warriors. Well, we will resume here next episode, but let's egress and decide what we're going to do with our turbo pepper. It's going to have to be on... I think I might have done the wrong thing then. It's going to have to be on someone who's been promoted if we're going to use it now. So that means not Mascarin. Symbios probably isn't a terrible choice. Horst probably isn't a terrible choice, or Hayward. Who else have we got? Irene is cursed. I think she's good because she's got the black ring and she's so leveled up. Grace probably isn't a bad choice if we're going to keep Grace. I think... yeah, Horst is a good choice. Yeah, I missed Lord Symbios' option. Hayward's a good choice. Grace is a good choice. Irene's a bad choice, probably. Noon's a pretty good choice. We can discount the knights, they've got enough movement. Oh, I didn't check out whether the weapon had full range either. I should probably do that. Hell, that was a bad choice. I think probably Horst, Hayward, Grace or Symbios. Symbios we largely leave at the back still. I still have the problem of charging all my magic users in and they get killed. I think probably Hayward, he's not been promoted yet. I think Hayward is who we're going to use it on. Hayward or Horst. Let's narrow it down to Hayward or Horst, because Grace, if she did get further in, she'd just keep getting killed. So Hayward or Horst, I can't decide. I'm going to end the recording session here and I'll have a good hard think about it. Thank you for watching and come back for the next part of Shining Force 3.